Hey guys, it's Mike. Alright, first things first, it was pouring rain outside, so I only got a couple shots in. So I'll just explain how to do the trick in here, I guess. Alright, so first things first with ice grinds, or ice picks, whatever you want to call them. First thing you're going to want to learn is just normal feebles, because that's basically the easiest grind you can do. So for feebles, you're just going to want to come up right beside the ledge, basically, hop on, get your back peg on and your front wheel on the ledge. It's going to take a couple tries just to get the perfect alignment of your peg, but once you get that, you'll probably feel pretty comfortable doing this trick. Now once you've got your feebles, you're going to want to basically just, when you're in the feeble, you're going to want to lean backwards a bit near the end just to get the feeling of pushing your weight back like you're going to be doing during an ice. Okay, so now you're going to want to go for the full ice. Okay, so you're going to approach the ledge just like you would for a feeble, but you're definitely going to want to take more speed. You're going to need to do this because all your weight's only on your back peg, and that slows you down a lot. Also, unlike a manual, you're going to want to be leaning definitely a lot farther back than you would, because it's really hard to keep your balance when you're doing an ice because of the unpredictable slidiness of the rail, I guess you could say. So it's definitely hard to get the point where you need to lean back, basically. It's kind of hard to explain. You'll notice it when you first learn ices, because probably your first 10 attempts you won't even keep your front end up very long, because it's definitely really hard to keep it up. So you're going to want to keep in mind that you're going to throw all your weight backwards, and just like a manual, a lot of your balance comes from your knees, so pushing them in and out and leaning your weight forwards and backwards is going to keep you upright. Probably the biggest tip that I can give you about this trick is to find the right surface to learn this trick on. Unlike what I was doing it on, a flat ledge, that's probably one of the worst things you can learn it on. It's definitely a lot easier to do ices when you've got something going downwards, so either a down ledge or a down rail would be ideal. I actually also think it's easier to do these on rails because it slides a bit better. So basically, a flat ledge is one of the harder things to learn it on. And you might want to start on something like a lower surface so you don't have to hop as big into it. Those things will definitely help you out a lot though. So if you can find a down rail, that's definitely the easiest thing to learn ices on, and then just take it to bigger and bigger things. Another tip for ices is when you're coming up to it, you might even want to over hop a little bit. So what I mean is, say my finger's the rail. I know this is a shitty example, but if my finger's the rail, you're going to want to hop, bring your back wheel, if this is your back wheel, over, and slam it down. When you slam it down like that, you're going to already be leaning a bit farther back, and that's going to help you to keep your balance. So like if you watch my example, my peg goes maybe half a foot over the bench, and then I just slam it down. So I'm already leaning pretty far back, and that gives me a great start for my ice, and you're going to need a good start to keep you going for the rest of the trick.